Flower, and today I'm going to demonstrate how to pick out a pattern, more or less the items you'll need to have in hand before you go to the store to pick out the pattern. One of the first things you'll need are your measurements, and you'll need these in order to know which size pattern to get. And in order to get your measurements, you're going to need one of these, a measuring tape. I like this one because it's very durable and it's also very flexible and it has large numbers on it. So that'll be good for you and easy to read, especially if you're taking your own measurements. It's best that if possible you have someone else help you to take your measurements, and that way they'll be more natural as opposed to stretching to do them. But today I'm going to demonstrate this on our model or dress form right here. And we're going to look at some of the key measurements that you're going to need to take. Included, you'll find this handout that shows you exactly which measurements you want to take and how to, and where, and so you can write them down so that you can have that with you when you go. So the first measurement is going to be the bust measurement, and that'll be exactly that, right across the fullest part of the bust, which is not that hard to understand and explain. You'll also want to get the chest measurement, which is above the bust, and then you'll want the waist measurement, which you can find your natural waist by bending to the side, and where it creases, that's your natural waist, and you'll get the measurement there. And then you'll get your hip measurement, which you want that to be the fullest part of your bottom, and that encompasses, so you want it to come across the fullest part of your rear, and then across the fullest part of your side, or whichever one is fuller, depending on how you sit. And other measurements you want to take, depending on what you're making, would be your neck measurement and your inseam measurement, which is a little harder to show on this model, on this dress form. You want to get your shoulder measurement, which will be from your collarbone here down to the bend in your shoulder. And those are some of the basic measurements that you'll need when deciding on a pattern to get. And the next thing you want to do is take all those measurements. You'll go either to a website or you'll go out to the store, and you'll go into the store and they have many pattern books. For instance, a good example is this pattern here, and it's just a simple dress. But when you turn it over, what you'll look at when you go to pick your pattern size is this little tab here, and that shows you all of your sizes. It'll tell you what size. Don't look at what size to start with, because your size in a ready-to-wear, something you buy in the store, will be different than what you use when you're making an item for yourself. So you'll look at the measurements for your bust, for your waist, for your hips, and so on. And you'll go across, and depending on how you're shaped, if it's a larger size at the top and a smaller size at the bottom, you want to go with the larger, because you can always adjust the pattern after you get it. So those are just some of the few steps that you're going to need, and also I'll include some links to some websites that you could go to see different patterns, or different pattern size and how they size their patterns. And if you look at this, at the handout that that's in the presentation, you'll also see some of the major pattern companies in their sizing charts, as well as a list of websites that you can check out. You'll also want to just possibly go into the computer and just do a search under dress patterns or skirt patterns, depending on what you would like to make, and then you can choose from some online catalogs. But the ones that I'll be showing you are some of the catalogs that are in your everyday fabric store. It's probably in a neighborhood near you. If not, check out Walmart. So thank you very much for your time, and being able to find the right size will suit you well if you're going to start sewing. Thank you, and have a good day.